Welcome back to Sox and 7.
Welcome back to Sox and 7. We're your hosts, Kevin, Tebo, Mace, and Reed. Back again to talk some Sox. We got the Ranger series with tags. So if you guys want to watch that, but we also got two more series. We got the Royals series, and we got the Tiger series to get into, which will be after. So we'll get to this, the Ranger series first, and we'll catch you back in a few seconds. Back again after a series W for the Boston Red Sox, taking 2 out of 3 from the Texas Rangers, getting their lick back a little bit, but definitely some drama going on in the Red Sox nation, that's for sure.
For those that don't know, we'll just go over it real quick. We obviously lost our first baseman, lost our second first baseman. Word on the street is they asked Rafael Devers to play first base, and he was like, I'm not going to do that. And Sox Nation out there is pretty divided. I'm going to put it out there. I think Devers is doing what I would do if I was a $300 man, and they went out and signed somebody for a bunch of money to play my position, and then they wanted me to switch. I do understand the side that he should be doing whatever it takes to win, but also at the end of the day, Rafael Devers isn't a great fielder. I'm not really dying to see him in the field.
I think I saw a video, dude, I'm pretty sure the translator kind of screwed him pretty bad too. I'm pretty sure what he actually said to a native Spanish speaker is oh yeah, it was not nearly as bad as how they portrayed it. So yeah, I mean, Rafael Devers is getting hot at the plate. Left Earth yesterday, so that's pretty chill. That was fun to watch. Nice 5-0 win. But this series definitely comes out to move past the Devers thing.
I mean, I definitely want to talk about the Devers thing first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, why are we on Twitter just calling him a loser and stuff? What are we talking about? He is definitely not a loser.
Your
Matt
tweet
McCarthy,
was wicked
bro.
funny.
If Rafael Devers is a loser, bro, then I'm basically Saddam Hussein. What are we talking about, dude? Yeah. Rafael Devers is definitely not a loser. He's carried your team for years now, and we're just gonna turn on him because he doesn't want to play first base after you moved his position already, and you want to move it again over the course of a month? Bro,
this is World Series champion Rafael.
What are we talking about, bro? And we don't make the playoffs in 2021 if he doesn't leave twice against the Nationals. What are we talking about?
Rafael Devers is really good at baseball.
We should not be talking shit about him, and I am totally with him. I get it. Like Tag said, yes, I would like him to do whatever that team asks him, so that way he can do what's best for the team. But at the end of the day, he'd probably suck at first base.
Yeah,
he's known to lose focus.
I could definitely see him on those in-betweeners where you're maybe I'm gonna pick this one, or maybe I'll stretch this one out. I could see him wearing one off the base of the glove and costing it out here and there.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. The Schwarber thing didn't really work out, and Schwarber's a better athlete than Rafael Devers, movement wise. So
some guys are just meant to hit tanks and sit in the dugout and rip a bunch of dip, and he's one of those guys.
Yeah,
for sure. And I mean, it's looking like it's Abraham Toro season at first base for the Red Sox. It's probably gonna be playing every day. He's a switch hitter, so he'll probably be in against lefties. He'll probably be in against righties. Be really cool if he got hot and started providing some offense. He's a scrappy little vet. Could pay dividends for the squad.
Yeah, give me Alex Benelis or give me Vaughn Grissom.
I will say I'm pretty bummed out that the Romy time was short-lived, because his entire tenure with the Sox had just kind of been a platoon guy. It would have been cool to see him into the everyday role.
He's only day-to-day. He'll be back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, right, he'll be back.
I didn't look into it.
He'll be back soon for sure. But, they should definitely just, sign Dom Smith. That would be pretty cool, too.
That would be cool.
I don't know if Dom Smith would have us back,
I hit
though,
Dom Smith in the Immaculate Grid the other day.
Nice.
He's a...
Sox Mets.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, actually.
Yeah, Alex Bregman. Gotta talk about him. He absolutely lit it up the other night in a big win. We lost game 1, bounced back game 2. Alex Bregman just lit it up. Had I'm pretty sure 4 out of our 5 RBIs. I think Willier hit 2 solo home runs, and he had the other RBIs. Just big hits, man. Raking the baseball left in his first at bat. I mean, he's awesome, dude. I don't know with this team without Alex Bregman is a 13-27 ball club. So
pretty much.
Yeah, he's definitely whatever his WAR, whatever they say his WAR is, it's definitely a lot more than that because it's absolutely impossible to say that without him in that second game of this series that if we had anybody else on the planet Earth playing third base and batting third that game, we do not win that game. So I'm falling deeply in love with Alex Bregman. What an awesome guy.
I definitely love to see, after he got that base knock, after they didn't walk him going to Cora and holding up the 4.
I was about to say, if you guys saw Cora getting a chuckle, because that first pitch was just the most uncompetitive, 2 feet off the plate changeup I've ever seen. I'm all right, they're just going to put him on. Then they try to sneak one in the back door, and that's a 2-run single.
He was just all over the change piece and just 2-run single for us. That was definitely nice.
Yeah, last series also, we were complaining about the bullpen a lot. Rightfully so. We did blow 3 games that we had to lead in the 7th or later. But this series, bullpen much better, I will say.
Well, the thing about that was
Weiser is throwing frisbees right now, and if he can just be the 8th inning guy and just shove every time, and just get guys out and not allow runs, that's all you really want. So.
Exactly.
My boy Frisbees can continue to do that.
That's the difference between last series and this series. They pitched the pitchers who are pitching well, like Weiser, Bernardino, and Justin Wilson.
Chapman
they all looked good, and Chapman
now has the hardest pitch thrown this year in the bigs.
Yep.
I think it was 103.7 or 8 or something.
I believe it, yeah.
I guess
8.
there was that Mets minor leaguer that touched 105 in the minors, but
that don't count.
Shout out Blade Tidwell.
Got rocked.
Wasn't even him.
Yeah, no, Blade Tidwell.
Blade Tidwell did get rocked. So put the word out there that the Woo Sox aren't very good, especially when Roman Anthony is not in the lineup.
Yeah, besides Marcelo Meyer, they're not very good. Marcelo Meyer what's the date for the protection? June 15th?
May.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, they'll be up shortly after that, I would imagine.
Probably.
Yeah, we have the Royals where
they are scorching.
Happy flight to Kansas City, to Kauffman Stadium. I did see the Royals are 16-5 at home this year or something. So
dude, they've won 17 out of their last 19 games.
Yeah, that division,
it's
that
ridiculous.
Weird
they have a good ball club. Bobby Witt's a tough out. They have a bunch of other scrappy hitters, scrappy arms.
The Twins right now in that division that are a lot worse than everybody thought they were going to be.
I mean, no, I don't think anybody thought the Twins were going to be good.
Twins stink, White
I
Sox
mean,
stink.
I kind of saw that division as being any of those 4 teams other than the White Sox could have won that division.
But yeah, the Tigers are really good.
Don't count out the White Sox. They now have the Pope as a fan, so not very chill for us.
I thought that Pope was a Oh yeah.
No, he's a White Sox fan.
He's a Villanova grad.
Yeah, and Chicago guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pope.
Yeah,
my boy
shout out
Pope
to Pope.
Leo. First American Pope. Love that for.
There's a better than 0% chance the Pope knows who Chief Keef is, which is pretty funny.
Shout out to Pope.
Shout out Pope Leo.
Anything else in this series you guys want to get to, or are we good?
I'd like to, before we get off the Pope talk, I'd like to formally invite Pope Leo to be on Sox and 7 podcast.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Pope Leo, you know where to find me. Come and join the podcast, talk some more with the guys.
We were looking at our demographics. We do have listeners in the Vatican.
We do.
So if it's you, Pope Leo the 14th, I think we're up on the show, brother.
Too bad we already played the White Sox this year, but maybe we'll see him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that'd be.
But yeah, back to that division though. We got the Royals Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Scrappy, really good ball club. Definitely looking to play baseball in September alongside us. But I mean, yeah, the Tigers and the Guardians too, both really good ball clubs, better records than the Sox right now. I'd like to deem myself the keeper of standings watching, and I officially named May 5th the day where you can go look at the wild card race. And I looked at it, and we were 2 games back of the Oakland Athletics scored. So for that third spot. So,
Nice.
yeah, I think right now we're maybe like a game or a half game back. I think the A's just lost a few to the Mariners. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good ball clubs that are looking to play meaningful ball down the stretch in the AL. Tigers, Guardians, definitely the Yankees. A really slow start for the Orioles. The A's, the Mariners are scorching. The Royals are playing well.
I think
Astros will be in the mix.
I think we only have like 110 games left, so we are kind of getting into crunch time here. We got to start stringing together some series wins.
For sure.
100%. 100%.
Anybody want to pull up the pitching matchups?
Oh yeah, I was actually looking at them earlier.
I know game one we got
Dobbins.
Hunter Dobbins versus
Hunter
Michael
Yeah,
Lorenzen.
game 2
That's a
is
W.
Who's the guy that you really like?
Reagan's.
It's Cole
We're
Reagans
facing him.
versus Crochet.
Okay, wow.
In game 2,
That's a W.
under. And then game 3.
Cole Reagans and Crochet is going to be a flame.
Game
fest.
3 is Giolito
Yikes.
versus Seth Lugo.
Loss for sure.
That's a tough.
I got us taking the first
Giolito
two.
has an 8.38 ERA and a 1.9 WHIP.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I got the first two for the Sox for sure.
Yeah. I actually really like them tonight. I'm a big Hunter Dobbins guy. I think it should have been him this whole time instead of
Sean Newcomb.
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 Michael Lorenzen's also kind of dog shit, too.
Yeah, Michael Lorenzen stinks. He threw that no hitter and just like.
Fakest no-hitter in MLB
Yeah.
history.
For
Besides
sure.
maybe Domingo.
No, honestly, worse.
No,
This was a perfect game.
No,
But it
I
was
think-
against like that athletics team that would have lost to minor league teams.
No, Michael Lorenzen's no-hitter, he could be worst pitcher to throw a no-hitter in the MLB, in the history of the
I
MLB.
saw. I
He's
actually,
not good at all.
I was looking yesterday. I saw a video that Miles Mikolos was 26 up, 26 down, and
Bro.
gave up a knock with 2
He's
down in the
dealing.
9th. I saw that.
He's
I
dealing
saw
right
that,
now.
yeah.
He's like scored. He has
Miles?
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the
Wow.
last 3 starts, he's dealing.
Alrighty. You guys got any closing thoughts?
Yeah, a couple tough series coming up. Let's get 2 out of 3 in each of them.
Yeah, we got to hit the ball. Bregman stay hot. Devers get hot. Willier stay hot. Campbell needs to get going again. Duran needs to get going. Like I've been saying, like all this time, like if we get all those guys clicking at once, things are gonna be looking up for us. So let's hit the ball this series.
May 15th, please call up the prospects. I don't care who you cut. Just get them off the team. Get them on the team.
All right, so yeah, we took the series from the Rangers. That was good. That was during the Devers first base thing that was going on. He got upset about that. Everybody made it way bigger than it should have been. And then we lose 2 series in a row. And in fact, we didn't even lose the series to the Tigers. We got swept.
Yeah.
So that kind of stinks. Yeah, boys have not been playing good ball the past week. Not good. Team is not playing good. I don't really know what more there is to say. I mean, Tuesday and Wednesday, I think we lost, 10-9 in extras, and then 6-5 on Wednesday. Like, those are games that I sat there and watched the last, five or so innings of, and, those are games that, oh my God, we could have won, but then, no, now we're dead. Oh my God, we're going to win now. No, we're dead now. One of those games that the team has been that this team has been losing consistently for the last 3 years. They always lose that game, and hence why we have not been a good ball club. And Campbell hits that home run on Tuesday to go up 9-7 in the 10th, in the 11th actually. Let's go, dude. We're actually gonna steal this game. No way we could win tomorrow against Scooble. Let's go. We needed this win. No Javier Baez 3-run shot. We're just losing games that could have been games that gave me hope, and it's really unfortunate to see.
Yeah, I definitely used to be big Tigers guy, hoorah, hoorah, but after that series, Javier Baez is dead to me. If I see him hit another baseball over the fence, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, the Red Sox are 4-12 in 1-run games, and I think there was in the series that we missed, there was 4 1-run games that they lost. 2 to the Royals, 2 to the Tigers. And it's just Giolito shoves for you one day and you lose.
Yep.
The
That's
next
a
day,
glaring
it's just
statistic for sure. That's the most one-run games that a team has lost in the league by a wide margin. We're just not very good in those spots. The bullpen's not good. Whitlock gives up a 3-run home run every single time he enters the game. It's really not good. We're below 500 now. I think we're 22-23, chasing like 2.5 in the wild card and like 4 or something in the division. So, I mean, it's early to be looking at that, but I want to play in October and September. So, like, the way that we're currently playing, we're not going to. So,
yeah, I mean, like, I'm definitely getting pretty sick and tired of watching the same thing for the past 4 years. I know pretty much every Red Sox fan is. And, like, it's just, like, there is a very simple thing that you can do to make your baseball team better. The bullpen's a problem. Maybe call up Luis Guerrero. They finally put Tanner Houck on the IL. Thank God. I don't know, Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer raking in AAA, and you have guys hitting $100 or $150 for you on your team.
Yeah,
Abraham Toro and Connor Wong, who stinks.
Yeah, Tanner Houck pitched really bad on Monday. I was watching the game. It was 2-0. I flipped the channel to the Celtics, to the Knicks game, and like the next thing I turned it back, it was 9-0. Like, how did that happen? Tanner Houck's bad. I've said it a bunch of times, and I'll say it again. Since that Ohtani home run off of him in the All-Star game last year, he has not been the same pitcher. Shohei Ohtani actually went 500 off of him. Like, the loudest crack of the bat I've ever heard watching the game of baseball be played. And since then, he just hasn't been the same. He's really, really bad. That's like 2 of his last 3 outings where he's gone less than 3 innings and given up like 10 earned. So, yeah, I'm sure he's not even hurt in the slightest bit, but to IL for you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw a stat that he broke. He's the only pitcher in MLB history to give up like 10 runs over 3 innings, like twice in a MLB season, which is pretty nuts.
And he did it in like a week.
Yeah.
In like 2 weeks. So, yeah, that's bad.
I mean, like, I still think there's hope for Tanner Houck. I think he needs to, like, sit on the IL and figure it out for a while and just, like, work in Worcester. Because, like, I mean, what we saw was, like, a good 4 months of, like, dominant stuff. I don't think that just disappears overnight. Like, and, like, every once in a while you would see it this year, too. Like, you'd be like, oh, that's Tanner Houck. And you could be like, oh, that's him right there. And then he would just disappear. So I just think it's consistency, maybe something mechanical, maybe he's tipping, I don't know, but it's bad, and like there's no spot for him in the rotation. The rotation needs to be Crochet, obviously, Buehler, Bayo, Dobbins, Fitz. That's got to be our rotation.
Cutter.
Maybe Cutter when he comes back. Although if Giolito keeps dealing, if he keeps dealing, then I'm cool with him being there too, and just move Fitz to the bullpen.
Yeah, like we definitely have a lot of options in the rotation and in the lineup, but we don't in the bullpen. And Chapman's been good. It wasn't his fault the other night when he lost. It was Connor Long's fault. But yeah, I mean, he's been really good. But after him, there's seldom people in the bullpen that have thrown the ball well. Like Brennan Bernardino has, because he's our guy, huge Brennan Bernardino podcast. Everyone knows that. But, like, he just doesn't throw, like, meaningful innings. He just, like, they throw him in there, like, he's a 1.5 ERA. Like, I don't know. It'd be nice to see him throw, like, in important spots. He doesn't usually give up runs. But, yeah, I mean, Slayton's been a little better lately. Like, we just need more guys back there. Like, because, like I've said the last however many pods, like, these other teams, they have big dogs back there ready to fire, sit your hitters down when their team has a lead, and we don't have that currently. Hence why we are below 500.
Yeah, and, like, I get having Newcomb in the rotation to be your mop-up guy, but maybe if you just, like, didn't have Tanner Houck on the team, you wouldn't need a mop-up guy. I don't know. Just, like, instead of, like, just completely wasting a roster spot on a pitcher who only comes in when you're losing by a shit ton of runs, you could, like, have a good pitcher on the squad to use when, like, you have a chance of winning a game. And if you don't have a chance of winning the game, put fucking David Hamilton on the mound for all I care, dude. Like, if it's a 10-1 ball game, just put David Hamilton on the mound. There's no reason to, like, actually use a pitcher. You're down 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost 5 of 6, so there's usually not many bright spots. But like, Campbell started hitting. Like, that home run was huge. It wasn't his fault that we lost that game. It was Greg Weisert's. First base is probably dead.
I don't even think that's really Greg's fault. Like, they pushed him for 2. Like,
it's a bad pitch.
It was definitely a bad pitch, but
he did look good in the 10th.
He looked good in the 10th.
Also in that game, sick home run robbery from Willie Abreu and Rafaela. Hashtag alley-oop yeesh or whatever Walker Buehler said. That was sick. Would have been sick if we won, but no, walk-off 3-run homer for the Tigers.
Definitely one of the coolest plays I've seen.
So yeah, we've lost 5 of 6. And it's not looking too good either because we have the Braves coming to town this weekend. We're facing Chris Sale tomorrow. We just faced the AL Cy Young and the NL Cy Young back-to-back games with the off day today. Like Tebo said, that's the first time in MLB history. So that's pretty astonishing. You don't see that too often. But yeah, it's hard to imagine Chris Sale won't pitch pretty well tomorrow. We do have Crochet against him. Sick game to go to.
Yeah. New City Connect's dropping tomorrow too. That's going to be such a sick
If you're
game.
there, I'm pumped for you.
Friday, Fenway.
Yeah, that's going to be a really, really cool game to go to. Hopefully we win, but it's Christopher Allen Sale, so you never know. But yeah, 3 game against the Braves this weekend. They're catching stride. They're back to 500 after a rocky start.
Better record than you, and they started 5 and 15.
Yeah.
That's really disappointing.
And then we have the Mets coming to town. Oh, I wonder if they're any good. They're 28-16. Best record in the NL. The Orioles suck, which is surprising. But, I'm not chalking that 4-game series up for a win. Like the way the team's currently playing. Then we're going to the Brewers. They're a scrappy good ball club. We're going to the Braves. They're a scrappy ball club. Then we play the Angels and then the Yankees twice. Rays twice in June. Like, it's not going to be easy coming up. Like, we've gotten the privilege of playing a lot of pretty bad teams. And now we're going to play some good teams. So it'd be nice to start winning. It'd be nice to play better baseball. Like, because we've only won 1 game in the last 6 games. That's not very fun. A lot of problems on the team. Don't really know what else to say. It's just really frustrating to watch. I was going to have a ton of hope if we pulled out one of those 2 games on Tuesday or Wednesday. But, at the same time, the Tigers have the best record in baseball right now. So, I don't know. I'm running out of thoughts.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out Alex Bregman for being really, really good at baseball. Definitely have enjoyed you being on the team. I wish everybody else around you would be as cool. Rafael Devers, AL Player of the Week last week after everybody talked down on his name once again.
Yeah, he's hot right now.
I would really like if we stopped doing the talk shit about Devers thing because it just drives me insane. He hits 30-30, 280 every year. Can we just shut up? I don't know, maybe once. He's been the best player on your team for the past 5 years.
Yeah, he's really good and really hot right now, and the team's still losing, which is a bad sign. But yeah, without Alex Bregman, it's hard. It's pretty sad to imagine where the team would be. Yeah, we have at least 5 more losses, at least 5 less wins. It could be more without him. It's really sad. Devers is hot. Campbell got going. There's bright spots, but the team's still losing. So it's not a winning formula. We're gonna have to try and get hot here this weekend and into next week.
Yeah. So after obviously tomorrow we got Sale, Crochet. Game 2 on Saturday. You got Lucas Giolito versus Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes got a 4 ERA.
It's a winnable baseball game.
It's a winnable baseball game.
It's a losable baseball game the way this team's playing as well.
And then Sunday, 105, you got Brian Bayo versus Spencer Schwallenbach. That should be a good game. Be a very interesting game. Yeah. Hopefully Bayo can bounce back a little bit. Had a little bit of a rough one. But overall, he's looked decent. He's limiting damage. I would just like him to stop getting in being the king of 3 and 2 counts and actually just sit people down or get ground balls and just work on the pitch count a little bit.
But yeah, I really don't have too much more to say about the Red Sox. The best lineup isn't playing every day because Anthony and Meyer aren't in it. We have Abraham Toro playing first base. The bullpen sucks. We lost 5 of our last 6. It's not a fun watch. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, really? Like, this is what the Boston Red Sox have been. As much as I want things to be different, I'm just sitting here in my house talking into a microphone about it, and they're the ones that get to decide whether they're going to win or not. So, definitely stinks. But yeah, me and Tebo are getting some college baseball scouting in here. Arkansas versus Tennessee on ESPN2. For future endeavors, I'd love to draft both of the Aloy brothers from Arkansas. Hitting 2 and 4 in the lineup, sophomore and junior from Hawaii. These kids rake. Getting some good scouting in on the guys. I'd love to welcome both of those players into the organization. So hopefully that we can do that.
Yeah, my closing thought, we're in Dennyport Saturday. It's free money. Take Pavetta over K's if you want to get a little bit feisty. Every time we've been here, he's thrown over 10 Ks, so I will be hammering Padres money line, over K's, and then a separate bet of just Nicholas Nutsack Pavetta over 10 Ks. Dennyport Pavetta.
Dennyport Vetta.
So
Dennyport Vetta will probably shove against the Mariners on Saturday. If you're listening to this, it's probably a good investment. He had 13 Ks out of the bullpen one time that we were watching the game here. He literally came in relief and had 13 strikeouts. So yeah, he strikes out a lot of guys. Dennyport Vetta. But
Vetta.
Yeah, around the league, like, quick. The Twins have won 11 games in a row after starting with us. So that's never really good to see when team beats you and all of a sudden they get, scorching hot. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the AL. Tigers look like they're really good. Rangers, Astros, Mariners, that division's going to be there. Central looks really good, and we're chasing the Yankees. We got a lot of work to do, so we gotta start winning games, fix some of the problems, and hopefully by the All-Star break we're 10 games above 500, and everything we've said to this point doesn't matter, and they go and prove everyone like us talking about how they stink right now wrong. But until then, I'm still going to talk about how they stink because they do. So yeah,
they sure do. Alrighty, well, that'll do it from Dennysport. We will see you guys on Sunday.